Are you struggling with children who ignore you, don't respect your authority, or just seem to tune you out no matter what you do? If you're finding yourself frustrated and unsure of how to regain control, you're not alone. It's one of the toughest challenges parents face, but here's the good news. There's a powerful, simple way to turn this situation around. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm about to share exactly what you can do to get your child's respect back. And the best part is, it all starts with staying calm and doing one key thing that many parents overlook. Parenting can feel overwhelming, especially when your child doesn't seem to respect you or listens to everything except what you say. Whether they ignore your requests, talk back or act out, it's incredibly frustrating. Many parents react by raising their voices, issuing ultimatums, or becoming upset. But here's a secret. Reacting emotionally is one of the worst things you can do. The truth is, you have more control over the situation than you think, and it's not about controlling your child, but rather how you handle your own responses. In this video, I'll show you how to stay calm, shift the dynamics, and achieve results you never thought possible. You'll not only regain respect, but you'll also build a stronger connection with your child. Stick around, because what I'm about to share could change everything. First, let's talk about the problem at hand. Children ignoring you or disrespecting you can happen for many reasons. It could be their age, a phase they're going through, or even their way of expressing frustration. Sometimes children don't respect us because they feel like their needs aren't being heard. They might be testing boundaries, trying to assert control, or simply feeling overwhelmed by their emotions. As parents, our instinct is often to react, whether it's getting angry, giving in, or lecturing them. But these responses tend to backfire. They don't teach your child anything about respect or responsibility. Instead, they often escalate the situation, making both you and your child more frustrated. So, how do you break the cycle of disrespect and get your child to start listening to you again? The first thing you need to do is stay calm. I know, this is easier said than done, especially when your child is ignoring you or being outright disrespectful. But the truth is, staying calm is the most powerful thing you can do in these situations. When you remain calm, you are in control of yourself, your emotions, and the environment. Your child, no matter how old they are, is influenced by your energy. If you react with anger or frustration, they will likely mirror that. However, if you remain calm, composed, and assertive, they will be more likely to respond in a similar manner. You might be wondering, how can I stay calm when everything inside me is boiling over? Here's the key. Take a pause. Step away from the situation, take a few deep breaths, and gather your thoughts. You're not ignoring the problem. You're giving yourself the space you need to approach the situation with a clear mind. By pausing, you regain your power, and your child sees that their behavior does not trigger an emotional reaction from you. Once you've mastered staying calm, the next step is setting boundaries. It's important to remember that children test boundaries. It's part of their growth and development. They need to know that there are rules, and more importantly, that these rules will be followed consistently. Boundaries teach children respect because they know what's expected of them. If you say something like, "It's time to turn off the TV," and your child ignores you, calmly remind them of the rule. Don't raise your voice or argue. Simply state your boundary again and stick to it. For example, instead of repeating yourself multiple times, calmly say, "I've asked you to turn off the TV. If you don't do it now, we won't be able to watch TV tomorrow." And then, this is key, follow through with the consequence. The consistency of your actions teaches your child that you are serious, and they'll begin to respect your authority because they know you mean what you say. Consistency is the foundation of respect in any relationship, especially between a parent and child. Children need to understand that their behavior has consequences, both positive and negative. If you say something but don't follow through, your child will quickly learn that they don't need to listen to you. But when you are consistent, they learn to trust that you will enforce the rules, and when they can trust you, they will respect you. It's also important to understand that setting boundaries doesn't mean being harsh or punitive. It simply means creating a safe, predictable environment where your child knows what to expect. When you stay calm and firm, you're teaching them how to handle frustration, disappointment, and respect. Clear communication is another critical element. Children may act out or ignore you because they don't fully understand why something is important to you. Take time to explain the reasons behind your rules. For example, instead of just saying, "Do your homework," explain why it matters. Doing your homework will help you understand the material better and do well in school. Children are more likely to follow rules when they understand their purpose. This doesn't mean giving a long lecture. Keep it simple and age-appropriate. Even young children can grasp the concept that there's a reason for the rules. It helps them see the bigger picture and feel like they are part of the process rather than being told what to do without any explanation. If your child is still being defiant or talking back, don't engage in a power struggle. Often, children will continue to challenge authority when they sense they can provoke a reaction. Instead of responding with anger or frustration, stay calm, look them in the eye, and say something like, "I understand that you're upset, but I expect respect when we talk." Then walk away or give them space to cool off. Sometimes the best thing to do is to give your child some time to reflect. Let them come to you when they're ready to talk. By not engaging in a back-and-forth argument, you keep the emotional temperature lower and give them the opportunity to think about their actions. Building respect takes time, but it's a process that strengthens your relationship with your child. Over time, your child will come to understand that respect isn't just about following rules, it's about understanding mutual expectations. The more you stay calm, set boundaries, and communicate clearly, the more your child will learn to respect both you and themselves. Additionally, make sure to model respect in your own behavior. Children are always watching. When you show respect toward them, others, and yourself, you set a powerful example for how they should behave in return. So, if your child is ignoring you or acting disrespectfully, remember to stay calm, set clear boundaries, be consistent, and communicate effectively. When you do this, not only will you regain respect, but you'll also create a healthier, more understanding relationship with your child. It won't happen overnight, but with patience and consistency, the change will come. Parenting is challenging, but with the right tools, you can turn things around and build a relationship based on mutual respect. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with other parents who might be struggling with the same issue. And remember, no matter what, stay calm and stay consistent. You've got this. Start applying these tips today and watch how your relationship with your child improves.